everyone, my name is Oakley, and it is almost LGBTQ+ Pride Month, and that means it's that time of the year again to argue about who belongs at Pride. Let me first say that I can only share my opinion. I have only my opinion. If you have other opinions, let me know in the comments below and we can discuss it. The whole reason that this discussion is kind of flaring up again is because Ariana Grande is performing at Manchester Pride. She is headlining, she got announced, and a lot of people are kind of upset because they think that it's gonna be turned into an Ariana Grande concert, while some people think the more the merrier. If more people are coming to Pride, the more people are gonna be exposed to our culture and maybe learn about us and get to know us and feel more accepting of us. I think that there is some validity to all sides of the argument. I kind of feel like the controversy of like, is Ariana Grande allowed to perform at Pride if she's straight? Like, it's bigger than that. I think the question is like, who is Pride for? At the end of the day, I believe queer Pride is for queer people and to uplift queer people and to celebrate queer people and our relationships, our history, our community. But I do think that there is space for allies. When I think about who belongs at LGBTQ+ Pride, I think it's people that show up for LGBTQ+ people year round, not just to come to our Pride. The fact of the matter is there are still places all around the world where it is illegal to be queer, where you can be killed for being queer, where you can be disowned for being queer, fired for being queer. It doesn't necessarily have to be far away. It could be literally in your community. So with that being said, I understand why it does feel really personal and why a lot of queer people want Pride to be a safe place for queer people, which I believe it should. And Ariana Grande is not the first ally to be asked to headline a Pride. These Prides happen all around the world. There are a lot of straight people that have headlined Prides in the past. I think it all comes down to who are these people? What is their message? Have they been with us before? And are they going to use their platform at Pride to support LGBTQ+ people? Because you can't stop people from coming to Pride to see those people who might be homophobic, who might be transphobic, who might be biphobic. That is going to happen. You can't filter them out. I can't wrap my head around a way where you could actually do it. So I believe if you're going to come and perform at our events, use that opportunity to speak to your fans and to amplify our voices and to uplift queer artists that are all around you. And just because a non-queer person might be headlining Pride doesn't mean that the people that put on that Pride can't also enlist a lot of queer artists to support. And if you are that headliner who might not necessarily be queer, understand that you are kind of a guest to the party and you should be using your appeal to uplift all of the queer artists that you can possibly uplift while you are here in our spaces. And I would gently challenge the people that are arguing against non-queer people at Pride and say, what are you doing to also help and support and uplift queer artists yourself? Like, sure, it's great in theory to have all of these headliners, but what are you doing day to day? Are you buying their albums? Are you going to their concerts? Are you helping and support them to build them up to the status where they can headline an entire festival or Pride? Not saying that you don't, but like, are you? I don't know. There is a monthly column on Billboard called Queer Necessities, and every single month they include all the songs and artists that are buzzing, who deserve your support, that are queer, that you can support if you wanted to support them. But that's a first step. I believe in general there's a lot of people that come to Pride that don't understand the whole premise and history of Pride, and that includes a lot of queer people. I feel like it's on all of us, queer or non-queer, to learn why you're coming, why Pride exists, how it originated, and why it's necessary every single year. At the end of the day, we still live in a world where queer people are systematically told that they are lesser than, that they deserve less happiness, and so Pride should be a time to lift those queer voices up. So if you want to be an ally, understand the history that Pride has for us, the reason why it's special for us, and why some queer people might be hesitant to let you have access to our safe space. There's a tweet that I always think of whenever I think of this argument, and it was like something along the lines of, we invited you when it was a protest and you didn't want to come, but now you want to come when it's a party. And so I firmly believe that if you spend the rest of the year as a strong, outspoken ally and you use your words, your privilege, and your access to help queer people, nobody is going to question why you want to come to Pride for one weekend in June. I don't think it's as black and white as people want to make it, where straight people aren't allowed or queer people can only exist here or blah, 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 blah. I think there's a world where there are headliners that are allies and they help support queer artists that also are going to perform there. But in my eyes, a true ally is not just there on the one weekend in June. They are there every single day with every single action. When it's easy, when it's hard, when the conversations are tough, an ally shows up. not just for Pride. But when it comes to Ariana Grande specifically, I feel like she has shown up for us in the past. She has been an active, outspoken ally for, I would say, her entire career. I can't think of a single mishap she's had when it comes to supporting us. So with that in mind, she kind of falls into who I would want to be at Pride. So that's just my thoughts. Ariana Grande, you are welcome at my Pride anytime, but this conversation is not just my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Who is Pride for? If non-queer people do come, what do you expect of them? I would love to see some conversation in the comments. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys very soon. I am planning a bunch of Pride stuff right now. Get ready. I've got things coming this Pride, so stick around, stay tuned, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.